Hello everybody, this is Dreamer with another low budget review, statue review slash character review because I'm going to talk about who Electro really is, Max Dillon. But let's get into the hardware statue because apparently when you record in high def, shit only gives you so many minutes. Okay, so anyways, this is a 2004 Art Asylum, part of the Rogues Gallery. I'd say it's about 8 inches tall. It's a good size. I like it. I mean, there's my hand, so you kind of give you an idea how big it is. The detail is, oh my god, is intense. I love it. And at the end of the video, I'll zoom in more. I'll just really get tied up in that shit, like really show you the sculpture, the muscles, the obliques. Look at the muscles, man. Like, seriously, is he a bodybuilder or is he a villain? Like, I don't understand. What is it? What's he being a villain for when obviously he's a bodybuilder and should be doing shows? Whatever. But instead, he rather robbed people. Like, the first person he ever robbed was Jonah Jameson, Daily Bugle. Go figure it out. And then Jonah Jameson thought, like, holy shit, this is Spider-Man, trying to be two people. And then, whatever, long story. But so if you guys know, Electro or Max Dillon. But back to see, that's shit. It's my ADD. My ADD just taking over, getting me cross. Anyways, so there's about 5,000 made. So you can get this for under a bill. Still, so less than $100. You can still pick this bad boy up. The details on it are awesome. It's absolutely worth it. If I didn't have this, I would buy this again. And when I've showed this off in the statue group forums that I'm a part of, I've had offers to buy it, on the back end. I see why, though. I see why, because the detail, the paint job, look at the resin. Painted to clear. So obviously it was casted clear and then painted. I mean, it's awesome. The color choice, the contrast. Fuck, man, serious shit right here, bro. Like, man, this is it. I see why Spider-Man hates him, man. This guy is stacked. I mean, he's built, man. But his face is crazy. Like he's he's jacked up, man. And you know what? I didn't like the Spider-Man when Jamie Foxx played, Electro. Like, I like Jamie Foxx as an actor and maybe even a little bit musical, but man, they made him look like a blueberry. Like, seriously, what's up with that, man? Like, I was like, I'm not even afraid of the guy. You know what I mean? It's more like I want to make a friend and then ask him if he knows how to bake and shit, But anyways, they did have a couple of nods in there with green and yellow to the original Electro, so that's kind of what I like, so. But, see, as the character Max Dillon, he first appeared in 1964 Amazing Spider-Man number 9, February, as you can see back. Let me move right there. Right there. I included a picture in the beginning of this video, and then I actually brought out my original Amazing Spider-Man number 9, first appearance. I collect my statues and comic books kind of like the same way. I like to have the first appearance of the character. I just, I never get tired of looking at, of some of my statues, especially when it's cleaning time. And those of you who are, super collectors or even just casual collectors, that whole part of cleaning it's a job, but it's your time to kind of remind yourself of why you bought that statue or why you own it, or, and Electro is one. You get that brush set out and you're delicate with it. I originally had some Spider-Man music playing in the background, but I turned it off, so I don't know, I thought it was kind of cheesy and shit, so whatever. Look at the trapezius muscle. Look at the lats. Look at the rear shoulder muscles. They should have gave him 2 arms, huh? I wonder why they didn't. Probably would have costed more money or something. I don't know. This one's dope. I love the his trademark lightning bolts. But Max Dillon, anyways, this homie was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, and the artwork on the cover of the comic book is Steve Ditko's his work. You know what I mean? So a lot of people follow the artists and stuff. rundown on Max Dillon before he became Electro. What was it? If I remember, his dad left the family. His mom was a strict mom. Didn't really give him confidence on who he could be. He wanted to be an electrical engineer, so he said he became like a power line repairman or something like that. But he got electrocuted, and bam, that's where the story goes. I think you know where it goes from there. Now he's Electro and shit, and so what's up? You know. But he's had an interesting, you know, history from being the Sinister Six, the Emissaries of Evil, Frightful Four, Exterminators, Sinister 12. I believe that was Green Goblin or Hobgoblin that put the Sinister 12 together to make a bigger group. And he's been around. I think he's actually had some run-ins with Magneto too. So again, I'm not one of those guys that know every single thing about every single character. I'm sure if I look shit up and Google it and all that, but I just kind of wanted to add a little bit of back end information on, you know, this particular statue, on who he was besides being, you know, this badass sculpture. So now here we go. Let's get up in there. I mean, look at this. Tell me you don't want to own this. Right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure why they went with pink and blue and white, but if someone knows, can you tell me? And I don't know what these things are called, but those things are awesome, man. They, like, you know, like they really, like, gave this the surroundings of electrical, you know, environment, like where electricity comes from, like in those little electrical stations, you know, base stations and stuff that like they have in every city. So I'm trying not to take up too much of your guys' time, but I couldn't find an Electro review, and I think he's so clean cut and just well done. That's all I can say is, like, if you don't own this, yeah, go get it because other people are buying it. So like I said, you can find it for less than $100, and it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it, the detail. So let me see. And then there's the original issue number 9, Amazing Spider-Man. So it goes way back, 1964. And see Electro, look at him there. So how do they go from that to some hella blue dude, you know? And there's like no resemblance to the original character. Like, what were they trying to do? Like, reinvent Electro? You can't do that, man. You just, no, you know, you just can't, man. It's screwed up. It's just not right. So if they ever do them again, this is the way. And if you see any of those high-end statues, you know, quarter scales, hella big and shit, like those are the ones, like, yeah, you see they do the original. They make him look the way he's original. I mean, look at the muscle sculptures, look at the obliques, look at the pectoral. I mean, look at that. I'm telling you, could have, if his mom would have encouraged him, you know, to be something different, he could have been a bodybuilder or, I don't know. But anyways, he's got some badass power. Obviously he's got superhuman strength and electrical manipulation and all that good stuff, but he's actually fast. They say he's fast when he's fully charged, and I've seen him in the comics. I've seen him obviously in that weak ass Blueberry movie, you know, Spider-Man, with him trying to be played by Jamie Foxx. But he could move. That's the whole point, was that he could zap around. So, all right, well, thanks for letting me waste your time. And again, I know it's not a fancy video, but if you're looking to get this piece, this is what it looks like in its entirety, and I think it's well worth buying for your collection, especially if you're putting the Sinister Six together. So, thanks for watching, and shit, man. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.